A fraction with a square root in the denominator is not considered fully simplified. To fix this, multiply both the top and bottom by the number that will make the square root in the denominator become a whole number. For example, here multiplying by the square root of 3 will help, since the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 equals 3. By multiplying both the numerator and denominator by the same number, you're essentially multiplying by 1, which doesn't change the value of the fraction. This process makes the denominator 3, and the numerator becomes 6 root 3. Dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 3 simplifies the fraction to 2 root 3. This process is called rationalizing the denominator because it converts the denominator from an irrational number to a rational number. To simplify the fraction, start by simplifying any existing radicals. Here, the square root of 75 can be simplified because it has a perfect square factor 25. You can rewrite 75 as 25 times 3. Separating the two factors and taking the square root of 25 gives us 5 root 3. Next, we need to rationalize the denominator. We can do it by multiplying both the top and bottom of the fraction by root 2. This makes the denominator a whole number 2. Then multiplying the two radicals on top, the numerator becomes 5 root 6. Therefore, the simplified fraction is 5 root 6 over 2. Here, start by simplifying the square root of 27, which has a perfect square factor, 9. Rewrite 27 as 9 times 3 and separate the two factors. Taking the square root of 9, we get 3 root 3. Next, the 3 in the numerator and the denominator cancel out, leaving us with root 3 over root x. To get rid of the square root in the denominator, multiply both the top and bottom by root x. This makes the denominator x, and after multiplying, the numerator becomes the square root of 3x. Therefore, the simplified fraction is the square root of 3x over x. To simplify this fraction, start by getting rid of the square root in the denominator. Multiply both the top and bottom by the square root of 8n. In the denominator, we get just 8n, and multiplying the top gives you the square root of 56n. Now simplify the square root of 56n by breaking it down. 56n can be written as 4 times 14n. The square root of 4 is 2, so it simplifies to 2 times the square root of 14n. Now simplify the fraction by dividing both the top and bottom by 2, which gives you the square root of 14n over 4n.